Hello YouTube, Test Subject 24 here, and welcome to the final part of me building a pirate ship in Minecraft. This episode, I'm building the deck, all the bits at the top of the ship, but I'm only going to show you the full construction of the captain quarters. The rest of it, I will just show you it finished at the end in a little picture from a distance, and you'll be able to see it all. Because in the captain's quarters, I go into quite a bit of detail, like I did in the previous videos, so that'll be more similar. Whereas building the rest of it, I took a lot of time doing it. I kept changing it because I was unhappy with it, and also, I haven't recorded it. I just got on with it and got it done. So just enjoy the footage that I have put up, and I'll talk you through sort of what I was thinking. But before that, just to mention, I've now got myself a texture pack. Sfax Pure BD Craft. I'll leave a link in the description. If you like the texture pack, go there and you can download it yourself. If you don't like it, you can comment, and if everybody's saying they don't like it, I might just go back to default whilst recording, or find myself a different texture pack. So as you can see here, this is the captain quarters that I'm constructing. I thought I'd use some different wood rather than just using the logs again, so that the pirate ship, has different textures to it, and it looks a bit different, and it will stand out at the end. I'm also using one of the newer textures for wooden planks, so these are the lightest colour of wooden planks that I'm using. You will see in a minute I use a slightly different colour of plank there to just to add some contrast. I've also added lots of windows all the way around, so there will be lots of light coming into the cabin. Well, certainly during the day, anyway. And so that if you were at sea, you would be able to see out into all the nice view around you. I've built this in super flat, so that means there's going to be no seas or oceans. But if you wanted to build this yourself, you could build it in a normal world where there's lots of sea around you. So that the glass windows would give you a much better view. Here I'm building a staircase, so we'll be able to lead up onto the top of the captain's cabin. I considered using ladders, but then that would leave a lot of empty space around the deck, and I wanted it to be filled so that the deck looked full and it didn't look like an incomplete ship. If you can also put lots of scattered items on the deck. I didn't, but you could add in things like rope or anything like that. If you had the right texture pack, you could add cobwebs and things like this. But I just left the deck pretty much bare, but with the stuff I'd constructed on top of it. I didn't leave loads of items or barrels or chests scattered around, because I thought it looked better without. You might disagree. If you do disagree, build it yourself and change it, because I'm willing to accept advice in the comments about how I should construct it differently. But I've finished the pirate ship now, and I'm gonna leave it. So if there's something you don't like, you can change it yourself. If anybody wants it, I might try and put this map for download somewhere, but if you don't want me to, I won't bother. So there's the staircases complete. I'm now going to just put some torches to light it up, and then I'm going to construct the top here. Now what I'm going to put on top is I'm going to put essentially the steering wheel of the ship. I'm just skipping past that because to save time so the video isn't too long. I'm going to put the steering wheel of the ship. There's probably some fancier ship name for it, but I don't know it, so I'm just going to call it the steering wheel. I considered putting a bit of a back onto the ship as I start constructing here, but then I changed my mind and decided just have it one level higher. And I think at the end I go back and change it so that it's only one block high of dark wood and the rest is all light wood. I didn't really know how to do a sort of a steering wheel for this ship, So in the end, I decided to use fence posts, as you'll see in a minute. And at first I tried it with normal fence posts, and then I tried using nether brick and all sorts of different things. But in the end, I decided that the fence posts looked the best, because you can't get circles in Minecraft without mods or anything. So I decided just to leave it as it was, as a sort of a cross, as you can see me constructing here. Now, as you can see, it flicked from day to night. That's how long it took me to decide to change that. I thought I'd just leave a sign here with captain's quarters, and now I'm going to decorate the insides. Don't worry about that, that's just me changing it because I realised I got the proportions wrong. They weren't symmetrical. I'm just filling in these gaps here because there's not really much I can put in there, so it isn't much use. So I just decided just to have a flat wall there, rather than a cupboard or anything like that. You could add some sort of storage area if you wanted. I then got myself some gold and diamond blocks to sort of make a pile of treasure that the captain would have accumulated on his travels. Then, for the sake of symmetry, I did the same thing on the other side. You can have asymmetric piles, which would probably be more realistic, but I thought it looked better with sort of a symmetrical look. Here I'm constructing a table which the captain could put all his maps on and all his charts, and then I constructed the bed so that because the captain's got to have somewhere to sleep. As you saw before, I constructed the crew's quarters. The captain wouldn't sleep, of course, wouldn't sleep on bunk beds, so he gets a double bed all to himself with that sort of canopy over it. I then put some bookshelves in where the captain can store his books and notes and things like that. Here I decided to add a painting, so I was just making a wooden wall on which I could put the painting. I decided on this painting on the end because it fit the gap quite nicely. Not quite perfectly, so that's why I have the torches on the side. And there we are. That's the full-size picture of my pirate ship, with the flag at the top and then the white sails. I also added a little bit of a prow at the front and some stairs leading up onto the pirate ship. You can't quite see from this angle, but on the other side there is a plank as well, which you can force people to walk. So that's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed me building my pirate ship. In the future I'm going to be building more castles and towers and things like that. I'm probably not going to be building any more ships because I found that quite difficult actually, and I think the proportions were still wrong in some places. But for now, this is Test Subject 24, signing off.